guys. This is Sky, and welcome to another exciting episode of Sky's Intuition. I'm a jokester. I'm sorry. Uh, but anyway, let's get reading here for you guys, okay? Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me from any and all who come against me, my enemies and adversaries that plot and plan and scheme against me. While all their plans and plots and schemes are foiled in the name of Yeshua, the Most High. God, if they come against me, they come against you. Please console anyone who is in need at this time. Thank you for your message. For the collective. Dun, 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 dun. I hope everybody's doing well today and feeling blessed and guarded and guided and protected. You don't need to spend long with God, but I had a very interesting friend. I've had interesting acquaintances, I should say, in my life. But no, I met this person and I knew that we had lifetimes before. I knew there was just something. And I'll tell you the interesting thing. I met this person at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Somebody took me to their house. It was like, hey, let's go. We're doing this. We ended up at at this person's house. This was their mate, and he answered the door, and he just was like so otherworldly. He was like dressed like the Red Baron. Yes, yes, you were. And he answered the door and he said, we're rather bohemian around here. And it was just like a group of metaphysicians and thinkers and visionaries in this house. I've had some really cool experiences, I must say. My mother's right. She said I should write a book because no one's could believe that I've lived the life I've lived. And she's right. But anyhow, he was a fantastic artist. And the man that I was with at the time, we became friends. And what an artist. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic artist. But he looked like Bob Dylan, total Bob Dylan doppelganger. And I had a glossy autographed picture of Bob Dylan in his early days when he was just playing the harmonica on radio. And I had that and I just felt like he should have it. And when he passed away, they had that picture, at his service. And so anyway, making a long story short, I'm thinking of him. He was just such a wonderful person to know, and I did not know him long. That's what I'm getting at. A woman came up to me because I said a few words at his funeral, right? And I didn't know his kin or his friends or nothing. I only knew his girlfriend. And but I met him and I said, I would like to call you family. I said, I really feel like you're somebody that's family. And he said, I would normally say no. He said, but in your case, that will be fine. But anyhow, anyway, so he came to me at his funeral and he said, you said such wonderful, they were complimenting me on the, words that I used when I spoke about him. And I said, you know what? I said, I did not know him long, but I knew him well. And the lady looked at me and she smiled and she said, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. But my problem is I'd have to think of what time, how old I was then and all that stuff. And I don't really remember. I do keep journals though, so I could always go back to to my journals. That's a central focus. I've always, even as a kid, I always kept a diary Like I would write like, dear diary, blah 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 blah. Five of grains. She said to herself, if I only touch his cloak, I will be healed. Somebody wants to touch you. Matthew chapter 9, verse 21. And if you read the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus at this moment when this happens, like Jesus was like how can in the Aquarian Gospel, mind you, he is a time traveler, but he time travels in outside of form, if that makes any sense. So he's in his mortal mind, and then he gets touched, and he really is thinking it, and these are his inner thoughts, and they're going, yeah, and he's saying to himself, I really, I hope everything works out like the guys are saying that it will, like he's like totally like, I don't know. They say I'm the Messiah, or they say, okay. He's like going with the program, right? And then this woman touches him, and all of a sudden his Christ consciousness comes in and says to her, who is this? Who touched me? Like, just by touching his cloak, she activated it. And it wasn't time. It was bad timing. He didn't wish to be activated. He needed that energy. She was draining. You know what I'm saying? She took some of that energy for her healing. And he was like, I know I'm going to need all that energy. I want to be in well, okay, we'll, da 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 da. And this woman touched him. But when he saw her dilemma, his compassion took over. You see, because she touched him, his spiritual Christian consciousness, if you want to call it Christian, I don't care what you call it. Christ to me just means anointed. Okay. So came into play, and he saw her dilemma and said, go away and be healed, kind of thing, and but it takes, and I'm going to be honest with you, if you're that ascended and you're out into the higher realms to that degree that you leave your body and you can walk and talk, and people, and carry on conversations, and people are okay with that, you are very, very high ranking. You are very high up there. If you can go and talk to the Father, talk to Moses, talk to Joseph, talk to otherworldly beings, I don't care who they are, and still act in your physical being, that's pretty special, you know? So anyhow, yeah, because like somebody here was, there's an ending that's coming up. And so all that energy needed to be in reserve to be able to face that ending. And somebody wanted to come in and drain, you know, but they were bleeding to death. So what's the deal? Yeah, there's that death. I told you. Death. Somebody did not want to die. So they want to touch somebody because they feel if they touch you, they will be healed. That just by your word, that they could take some of that energy, because you're talking to, now let's put it into, you're talking to the Father, you're talking to the higher realms, you're talking to you're meditating, you're astral traveling, but not to somebody that you see on the 3D. You're astral traveling to God and the angels, and there and out there, right? This person feels if they could bring you down, take a little bit of that energy down, it'll heal them and bring you off your high horse or something, if you can get what I'm talking about. Page of Candles. Okay, we have Miriam sang to them, sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted, both horse and driver. Something he has hurled into the sea. So this is what somebody wants. Somebody want I'm getting Page of Candles. Somebody wants to announce that they've defeated this death that's approaching, you know? This might be somebody, and I'm not, using any zodiac signs right now, but this could be someone who wants to defeat. This is as honest as it gets. There's no pandering to zodiac signs here. So this person may want to announce something here. They want to announce Seven of Feathers. Oh, wow. They stole something from someone. They stole your healing. What was some of your energy? Jacob said to his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done to you as you told me. Please sit up and something with I'm having a hard time reading this. Please sit up and eat some of my game so that you may give me your blessing. Genesis chapter 27, verse 29. So this is somebody was blind. They could not see that somebody was stealing someone else's blessing. See this? You're, I'm not saying you're Jesus or Yeshua. I'm saying that you are the beholden one. And this person came and took hold of your garment. They don't want to die. Something about this death or something is some challenge is a death here, an ending. In the past, the Night of Candles. Ooh, okay. Have I not have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, Night of Candles. So this is this person that came in quick to steal that God is with you wherever you go. They wanted to take that. Somebody's name may be Joshua or Josh or Joe. That's what they did. What's the future? These people that look at you, it's because of the way they look at themselves, right? Okay. So they think that you have an unlimited supply. God, what do they need it for? God will always take care of them, or they always land. I remember um being laid off once many moons ago for a company that I worked for a long time, and I knew the family. And you know what I was told? You always land on your feet. And I'm like, I'm sick and tired. And I remember going, going to religious classes when I was in my 20s. I went, you know, um for religious classes for a while. And I felt, like before I, got married, I wanted to do that, clean up my act, I guess. And but anyway, I had a wonderful, wonderful priest who I saw once a week for about a year. And we used to talk about religion and everything. I loved that man. I thought he was the most gentle person and a lot. And then, like years later, I found out a lot of people didn't like him. And I was like, well, why did I like him so much and nobody else liked him? I guess because he was real with me, but it was cool. Father Anderson, I salute you. You were cool with me. I don't know. I learned a lot. King of Feathers, the judgment of Solomon. Then the king gave his ruling. Give the living body to the first woman. Give the living baby. Do not kill him. She is his mother. First King chapter 3, verse 27. Is somebody claiming a child that's not theirs? Okay. For the record, somebody could be a child could be about the age of 14, so it could be a foster child. I'm getting maybe somebody wants to reclaim their child and somebody's trying to block that from happening, a foster mother and a real mother, or an adoption process, or could somebody actually be going to court and saying that they're your mother or your child, the mother of one of your children, and this is being discussed in court right now, and the fact that you maybe you know I don't want to say this to be mean, but we all know the character that Forrest Gump portrayed, right? That very innocent but slow in his own way, worked for him, you know? Like sometimes God gives us gifts that we don't even realize that it's a gift. And I'll tell you, my ability to see things and do all this that I do, I never wanted it. Never, ever did I want it. I tried to party it away. I tried to love it away with the wrong people and the wrong circumstances. I tried everything, and it just everything I ever did always turned to crap, except for when I was doing this. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching my channel, watching my videos, for encouraging me and your support. It means more to me than you'll ever know. I mean, my ability to speak, to even talk is means more to me than you will ever know. But getting back to this, now we have judgment upon us. I told you this is King Solomon. This judgment is going on now. And what I mean by the Forrest Gump thing is that maybe your innocence to this corruption about somebody claiming your child or claiming you're stealing your energy, coming in quick and swift, tips somebody off. Maybe their very behavior as you not being around allowed them full spectrum to show the type of person to the King Solomon, to the justice system, as to what this person is about. That is what I pray. Anyway, for those of you, like I answered somebody's comment and I said, my best wish is that anybody who has been disenfranchised by anyone who, or my wish is justice for that, is even more so by the very people that were supposed to love you. And that, and here you are, hee and ha and partying and everything else, having a grand old time. And you go to the ladies' room and there's a whole hobnobby, Hobby Lobby going on behind your back. What the heck is that about? How adult is that? I left high school a long time ago, but then also too, uh, when you get out of certain areas and you grow, you start to realize that the whole world isn't like that niche or niche, however you want to pronounce it. And you grow beyond it. Social media allows for that, right? But people that don't want to grow beyond that, they won't. They hold on to it. And somebody who leaves it is considered the outsider. In the environment strength, Daniel in the lion's den. Now they gotta, you know, they gotta put some mustard behind all that baloney. Divine, what are you talking about? That came out of nowhere. You gotta put some mustard behind that baloney, Colonel Mustard. Hopes and fears. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And returning subscribers, welcome back. Everybody's welcome here. As you know, this is not only a tarot channel, I use the symbology of tarot to deliver the channeled message, okay? So, King of Grains. Somebody is hoping here for this we've got the King of Feathers, and now we've got the King of Grains. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, I hereby put you up in charge of the whole land of Egypt. This is oh, right. This is Joseph. You know how Joseph looked before. Remember Joseph before? He had the multicolored dream coat. They put him in the well. His family, his brothers put him in the well and said, forget about it. They said, forget about you. And they went home and claimed they were you, right? Then they found out that you got your wealth another way, even more than what they wanted to steal from you. You had more, you still got more. They might have stolen from you, but you still, how did you end up with even more than what we took? But you do. And even more so is that you have control now over their finances. God is good. Telling you. Colonel Mustard, 2 of grains here. Look, now somebody's like trying to steal out of the grain barrel here. One of those listening, and a woman from the city of Thyatira named Lydia, a dealer in purple cloth. She was a worshiper of God. Okay, Acts 26, verse 14. 2 of grains. Lydia, faithful businesswoman. You're going to be having to dole out, businesswoman, what you think. They're going to be coming to you asking you for, someone's coming to you asking you for help, and they want to be your king of grains. And I would tell you this, or if you're a masculine, you are becoming this king of grains, and somebody's coming here and they're going to try and sell you something. Let's see what that's about. Look, the high priest, Aaron, brother of Moses. Look at all these high-ranking people here. My gosh, this is amazing. So this is an inheritance because we have the high priest, then we have the king of feathers who has to give, yeah, this has something to do with some money that's handed down, I think, or some kind of legacy or craft or somehow to do something here. That's what it looks like to me. But yeah. Yeah, so anyhow, anyway, for those that are new to the channel, um, I've had a lot of experiences, I think, and I'd like to share them and hopefully help somebody else out. I've been a life coach since before people knew what life coaches were. And I don't mind trying to help somebody along their way so that they don't step into some of the mud puddles and stuff that held them back um, from things they ought to be doing. And also, I want, my best wish for you being here is that you learn to trust your intuition. Well, exercise your mind and keep it healthy and open, you know? You know what I say about that parachute. It only works when it's opened. What's the 5 of grain? Why is she touching? The magician, look, say, look, magic. What did I say? That energy. Somebody wanted to do work magic on if they could touch you, if they got to touch you, they felt they could work magic on you. If they could touch your body. Remember I told you about that song, If You Want My Body. So this might be somebody who I'm also hearing, and love lies bleeding in my hands. What's down by you with another man? Love lies bleeding in my hands. Yeah. What is this death? Death, Page of Cups. So this may have been you're blocking this. You don't need an apology from this person anymore. And it's a weak one at that. Page of Cups is a very like this also. Oh, thank you, Divine. I am sorry if somebody out there had a miscarriage, but this is what this is about. Somebody had a miscarriage for using magic, something that they did. They used magic and they ended up miscarrying, and they want you to touch them so that they could have it because they're void of womb. I don't think they can carry a baby because they were doing magic or something's going on in the womb as well. Ten of Pentacles. So this is some kind of a lot of money, inheritance. What did I say? Didn't I say? This is energy. Somebody wants to celebrate or announce. They're waiting for you to announce that you have this inheritance. Then they want to come in, touch you, do magic on you, and claim it for some reason. They want to claim it. Be careful because as soon as you get it, they're planning on taking it for something like attaching a lawsuit to it or something where you can't touch it. Don't let them touch you. Seven of Feathers, saying that they're the person that's accepting it for you. What? The world. So you don't see this person. They want to get the blessing that belongs to someone else. Something online. They want to come back to, or they want to, this chapter has ended because you don't know at this time, the father does not know that his son has been left for dead. He doesn't know this. He knows nothing. He can't see, and he doesn't know the plot. So somebody's going to come back and try and tell you something different, maybe. They're waiting for you to announce that you have this money. They're watching to see if you're going to get this money. Five of Cups, they regret something that they did in the past was too quick. They might be hanging out in a crowd, whoever. I don't know who this is. And it's okay because that will heal them. But with magic on top of it, I don't trust it. It might just be that they're healing. You manifest their healing. But, like if you don't, Ace of Wands. Yeah, here's a wand right here, King of Feathers. In the future, this is somebody who has is the father of a baby, this King of Swords. Or this is a person that has to make a judgment on a baby, a pregnancy, a parent. Ace of Wands. Who is the parent here? Man, don't get me started. What's the judgment? Last judgment. Seven of Wands. Somebody's going to have to defend themselves for being judged, or you're going to judge somebody and push them away. One of the two. Somebody's being judged here. Ace of Swords, because the truth is coming out, possibly in the environment about a Leo, and they're in the lion's den, but they have courage. Or somebody here is going to tell the truth. Leo may tell the truth about this. Who's the real parent of a child? Hopes and fears. Somebody is fearing here that they were foolish, or that they hoping to deceive somebody, this King of Grains, or something wants, or this King of Grains wants to take a leap of faith and do something new. And the outcome is the Star. Yep, you are now the one who oversees all of the shenanigans. This is the judgment that they have to defend themselves. People have to defend themselves now for what they've been up to, this magic stuff. Ten of Wands. It's a burden. Is that they're being judged. Yeah, because they know they're all going to hangman. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. I'm not even telling you the backstory on that one, because someone's in a bad predicament, but that's another story. Divine, what is the message, please, and thank you? Hey, what's this magician? Tell us more about this book. Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to use word magic to get to touch you. Ain't lying. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. They're blocked from your new beginning. From this ace, they want to be this King of Pentacles. That ain't gonna happen. They're blocked. What's this Ten of Pentacles here? Waiting to see if you got Six of Cups, someone from the past here. They're waiting for you to announce something, or someone from the past got is announcing some kind of a large amount of money or an inheritance. They might have gone and pretended to be you. What's this World Bank about? I just got World Bank. I didn't, there's nothing on the cards except for the World card. Two of Pentacles. What is this World Bank? World Bank. Somebody's taking money out of the World Bank, or putting money into the World Bank. World Bank. Pretending to be you. They don't want somebody to see who they are. Five of Cups, Three of Swords. Somebody regrets a third party, or that they broke your heart. Future is the moon. They want to deceive you, to have sex with you, to touch you. The moon, not once but twice, for real, for real. This moon energy is very significant now. So be careful. High Priestess, Seven of Wands. Somebody wants to keep something a secret, or wants you to be quiet about them being judged, or they just want you to be quiet because people are judging them and they have to defend themselves. And that is for taking money, the truth about them taking your money. They don't want you talking about the fact that they took your money. Stop talking about that. Stop talking about that I stole from you. How dare you talk about me stealing? What? Make it make sense. What's this hopes and fears? The magician, the fool. Somebody was hoping to use magic, that they could fool you to use magic. Magic here, magic here. They're still hopeful. What? This could be a warlock. I'm telling you, Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you all about you're all about the bees, baby. You got business here. Look, the Star, Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Grains. So you're the one who is going to have to decide, like, and it's just stop. Don't even. Who's telling they want you to be in this? Like, who's telling the truth? I got so much on my plate. Na 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 na. No, this person, you're at the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is waiting to come in to hear when you get this 10. And they're gonna try and make believe that they're you to get at least 20% for something God only knows. And maybe because they're going to say they're your child, or they're the mother of one of your children, or whatever they're going to claim that they are, okay, to get something here back. And they're going to try and deceive this person who may be in this King of Feathers about a pregnancy or about a child. This person's being judged for being possibly greedy, because we have the Two of Pentacles up to 6, and it's the scale, and somebody is you know tipping the scales here. Something is tipping the scales in your favor. Somebody was a fool to use magic, they're but they're still hoping to do it anyway. What's the matter with these people? What's the matter with these people? Get a hobby. They don't want you to see that they're taking some money or something from you, or they're doing something online. There's a lock here. I have not been able to get my YouTube channel fixed. They keep saying the same thing over and over again, and instead of helping me, that I have to do it. And I'm like, look, can't you just help me? I don't know. We're going around in circles. I'm hoping that it straightens out shortly, but look, but we do have, is that a badge in the corner? So somebody may be a bank officer that transfers this money, World Bank. I don't know why I'm getting World Bank. I don't know of a World Bank. I've never heard of the phrase before. What is essential focus? I don't use the World Bank because I don't have money overseas. Real estate. Yeah. Real estate could be land, property, but your body is your real estate as well. Challenge is you being calm. You're too calm for somebody to end you. You would have to have been depressed, in a state of agitation or something, where they want, they need you to be like terribly upset, terribly like down, so that they can get into your energy. Merit making. Someone here is announcing that they earned something here, or they should be getting something. This Ten of Pentacles, that they're announcing something here. Blind and blind. They're trying to say they should get this. Look, there's two blinds right there. Someone else is pretending to be you to get something here, to siphon money out of an account. What? In the past? Curse. Yeah, somebody cursed this, they might have put a curse on you, or somebody cursed a third party even, or cursed your union to break up. Yeah, what's the future? With the moon, blue moon, lunar eclipse, full moon. I'm surprised it's ready. Yep. This judge is ready to make a decision. What's going on? Or somebody wants to, I don't know what they're ready for, death. Mm, some judgment. Somebody is defending themselves for trying to end a high priestess, shut him up. By somebody may have tried to kill you, whoever you are. Someone may have tried to put an end to you, and they're being judged for that. Oh, Lord. Maybe to get some money? What? In the environment? A vow. Some kind of promise that somebody made to give some money, the truth about somebody was supposed to give you money or a house. What's the hope for someone else? What's the hopes and fears? Illness. They're magic. They were foolish. They did some kind of magic and got sick, or somebody did. And the outcome is live and learn. You learn the lesson, look. And it all started from them bullying you. The original bully is getting shamed now. That's what this is about. All right, guys. That's been the reading. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, be well, and I'll see you later. Bye.